No booty holes.
No booty
holes.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm talking about legs. Hi, I'm Tay with an I.
And I'm Tay with a Y.
And you're tuned in to the T-Spot. Turn up. We made it to episode, what's this, 7?
I think so.
Yeah, it's episode 7.
Lucky number 7. Hey.
Turn up. That's exciting. How's your week been?
Oh, my week has been good. Just being honest, I did not go to the gym how I should have. Like the last 3 days, I was like, nah. Like I came up with every excuse. First day, I was like, let me go get Valentine's Day stuff for my kids. The next day, I should clean up a little bit. Then the last day I didn't go, my mama not available. So
it just be little stuff like that. Like I didn't make it at all last week because one, I was trying to get my own Valentine's Day maintenance done while doing everybody else maintenance. And it's not enough hours in the day, bro. Like, and I know you got to make them hours for the gym. Like even today, like I had 4 clients. In my break, I had to go do my makeup, look presentable for this podcast, and immediately after that client, I'm sitting down recording. So it's like
evening time. It's like you can go in the evening, but
the evening
where we stay and the gym we go to, it's
very, very crowded.
Yeah,
they call it the clubs. Exactly. They're supposed to be building one literally down the street from where we are right now.
So people spread out.
Exactly. Because it's like that gym is very new to the DFW area and they keep spotting them all around, but I'm ready for it to be a thing, like an actual thing. I want it to be as many of them as it is Planet Fitness.
No, for real, I was just gonna say that. Like, it needs to be accessible. Like,
because Planet Fitness when I did used to go in there, it was never too much.
Never.
It was just
you can record up in there without being like.
Yeah, I know I'm in so many videos at the gym we got now.
I hope it's
and they be in the back of mine.
I'm gonna be pissed if I get on TikTok. I'm like, is that me in the background struggling on the squat rack? Like,
I was screaming, no, for real. Don't have me when I'm fucking up. No, for real. But it was a good week. Just working. I went on a little weekend getaway because my sister-in-law's birthday is also on Valentine's Day. So we just kind of spent that with her and her man. We went to a steakhouse. It was alright. I really did like lunch better than I like dinner. But
I feel like Valentine's Day evening, because so many people out, restaurants probably do lag a little bit because it's like really throughout the day, but most people wait until the evening because the evening is when the red dresses come out.
Dinner time vibe. Yeah,
the outfits.
It wasn't even that packed because we weren't in Tyler.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So it wasn't even that packed. It was just. But I think that's really how they just make their food. And of course, there's a lot of white people. So
I've never been to Tyler.
Girl, I think they used to be like a meeting point, or I think one of my cousins used to go to school out there or something.
I know they got the JUCO out there. That's all I know about them. It's like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, bro. Did you see my car when you pulled up?
I looked by it.
It's muddy as hell. Like the Airbnb, getting to it was treacherous.
Oh goodness.
But we're gonna get into topic number 1.
Yes, this is a serious episode, you guys. So
we're not really talking about no pop culture.
We don't got no gossip for y'all today.
I mean, yeah. Oh, I do want to address something. If y'all can tell the quality difference, we have a camera now. We have a camera. Shout out to my brother for getting me this camera. It should have came faster, but we're gonna thank you anyway. I am mad about the wait. I'm coming. Hey, at least you don't have a sister like Stud Rilla, cause
she could be looking up your Google network every day.
I could be looking at your network every day, but
that is hilarious.
I don't do that. I just asked for a camera, and thank you. Shout out to my brother for finally, finally, I don't give a damn. Finally coming through with this camera. So y'all gonna be seeing a lot of more clear,
we coming out
crisp content. And next year we're gonna ask that nigga for some mics. So everybody pray we get some mics from.
No, for real.
Mr.
Such that next year because we're gonna be popping before this year's over.
Oh yeah, and we won't need him. Yeah. Period.
But ask for Chanel's next year.
Shout out to him anyway.
I'm jumping in. Ask for Chanel's next year.
We go up the scope. But okay, topic number 1: the discipline of desire. Okay, y'all, she just sent me the episode outline. I kind of knew what we were talking about today, but we talked about it on the phone. She kept forgetting to send me the outline.
I know, I slacked a little bit this week.
But the core question: why do men seem to lack discipline when it comes to lust?
So, now, as women, I don't think we have a real reason, like not real reason. We know why, and just like for, I don't know the word I'm trying to think of. Is this targeting men? No, but I think with women, because it's not to say that women aren't lustful. I just think that my person, I could be wrong. Most women that I meet, like, and when I feel like when we're saying why men struggle with controlling their lust, we're not talking about a man who we're talking uncontrollable to where it's like scary.
Mm-hmm.
And when women are just uncontrollably lustful, I feel like it's trauma related. Like, and it's more like, I don't even think we call it lustful. Well, lust is lust, but like hypersexual women.
Mm-hmm.
Most hypersexual women I know will say that it's related to trauma from childhood. Right. Trigger warning.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Most for sure, but nymphomaniacs do exist too. But that's more like
I never knew what that meant.
You didn't?
No.
I found out what it meant because it was I was way too young. I was on Netflix and I came across this movie called, or it was a series actually called Nymphomaniac, and I didn't know what that shit meant, but I had just started watching it because she was just everybody, and it was a white girl. She put this man on a train. I think that's how it started off, and she like another one, and it was like, what does this word mean? So I looked up nymphomaniac because it got to the point in the show where they used the word, and a man called her that, and I was like, oh my god, this exists.
Yes. Now all the rap songs make sense.
And I've came across women in my life who don't have like sexual trauma, but
they do hurt themselves. I heard a girl call herself that, and it's just, I don't know. We're talking about men, but I just think
some girls be freaky frogs too.
Yeah, just broadcasting that, like, oh my gosh, the horn dogs on Facebook that are women. It's like, ain't no reason you should get on Facebook talking about you need it now and who got it.
Like, girl, it's a family. Oh,
your auntie on here, my auntie on here.
No,
this is off here. My granny on this app.
No, yeah, and then they got a word for the men. It's not nymphomaniac. It's something maniac. I can't remember what it's called, but I had to do some research on that. That's crazy, but yeah, I don't know. I think it is something naturally in men, just because of how the Bible kind of speaks about it too. Yeah. Like, oh man, if you find yourself like gawking over or lusting over a woman, gouge your eyes out. Like, yeah, he didn't say that to us because he already know like what his creation naturally is. Like that. But I don't really know. But I do know some men are able to control it more than others, and I think God will help you with that. Like the closer you get to the book, or I don't know if it's like really the closer you get to the book, but the more you talk to him about it and understand why it is and what it is, and I don't know.
Like with anything, I think with anything, like sin specifically, that relationship with God, like even when we have natural urges to do things, like people have the natural urge to lie. Mm-hmm. And when you're closer to him, the relationship encourages like you to not do it. Because some people, they know the word, but they don't have a relationship, so they still like kind of go off pace. But
that's exactly why
being friends with Jesus really make you be like, I ain't gonna do you like that, Jesus. Exactly. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly, that conviction he sent around, you know.
And then I think also like hitting on like the natural urge like the men have, they're excused a lot because of that. So when there's a man who is absolutely like ridiculous, like those people, like the dudes who hit you with I'm in the shower without me, like them,
or niggas who just send unsolicited dick pictures, like you're a sexual demon. Who, what, predator. Why? Who, what, why? Who, what, why will possess you to send a picture of your genital to me with no prior conversation, no hey, hello, how are you?
They used to be real bad in the kick days. Mind you, we're kids, and it was just find random people's like They have to be something in the Epstein files.
No, for real. I feel like I got more of that like once we got to Snapchat.
Snapchat was really bad.
Yeah,
it's like the bot accounts.
Girl, bot accounts.
Oh,
niggas who went to school with us.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Girl, like nigga, I want to see you in the hallway tomorrow.
You know, we know who you are.
Exactly. Get yourself together. Oh my God.
Yeah, I definitely think like because like they're like that a lot of people are just kind of write it off like, oh, it's just what men gonna do. They're gonna be like that, and it's like, but that's a problem. No one just looks at when women, okay, like women are overly emotional, not overly emotional, but while that's accepted, it's kind of like you're just being way too emotional versus no one's like, hey, you're way too horny.
Exactly.
And I think you should seek therapy.
Especially like girls who come across niggas like that. Let them niggas know you're doing too much.
And it'd be like little stuff like severe porn addictions. I have ran into a girl, not ran into, but there was a girl I knew dealing with a guy who was severely addicted and he was very violent. Like when
are you talking about that stuff that happened online?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is that client of mine. Okay. That's no longer my client. I do not do lashes anymore. I'm not violating LIPA. But it was like when a situation arose, he became very violent, and it was like, well, I 100% think that aggressive addiction to porn has something to do with it. And I just watched a sermon about that, like. That opens you up to variety. And even if like you don't get real deliverance from that, you don't get really like real help, even if you go when you control your urges, and you get into a marriage or whatever, because that was the pastor's point of view. He used to be addicted to porn, and he was saying that, you know, he was glad that he was able to get married, you know, be celibate until they got married and stuff, but realize, he said, the need for variety, the easy access to all of that, because it's still in your mind. Like, you don't have to go out and have sex with nobody. Like, it's all in your head. Like,
exactly,
you got it in your pocket.
You fantasizing. Like,
that's enough sometimes.
It's like 1 week you try to go do it with your... And I've, you know, I feel like, you know, there's two types of people in this world. It's people that watch porn and people who lie. We all done watched porn before. So it's like
people who lie.
Who lie about it. It's, who lie about not watching porn ever. Like, come on now.
And even like not voluntarily. I don't know. I just think because
spiritually
speaking, one of the like sins you really can, like the worst sin you can commit is not one of the worst, but sexual immorality, because it sins against your own body. So I definitely feel like it's out there. If you have a Twitter account, you ran across some porn. Like all of that. Like, that's why I had to get up off of there. It's like you don't have to follow nobody or nothing. It is there.
Yeah.
It's just you could just be scrolling. You at Walmart checking out. You. Ah! Oh my goodness.
I used to get on Twitter. Hey, downstairs DJ, baby. I used to get on there.
That's insane.
For that very reason, baby. It's that, never mind. But especially when that shit got banned in Texas. Oh yeah, we on Twitter. But I think like it can really like you can leave a flawed image on your marriage, because I feel like in my personal experience, like if I stayed away from that or I didn't like really like indulge in anything when I got with a partner, it was with my partner, it was better. Like I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it took away from, I don't know, extra thoughts of stuff that's not really
like what your expectations.
Yeah. Okay. It take away from stuff that's not really like it take away from the idea of it being, I don't know, a fantasy, like
something to look forward to, maybe.
It's like something like you could see this girl doing something to the man on the video, where the man is acting like it's just euphoric and and the whole time he not really like that. He's selling it because he's acting.
Yeah, they get paid for that.
Vice versa for women, like it's like, oh, she look like she really enjoying it. I want to try, you know. And then you go and you take it to your man, and then it's like,
that's a great.
She was acting like, you know, like it's like that type of, you know, like it's just good to keep it out, especially like if you like in a Christian type marriage, like keep that out. keep that out of your relationship. Just keep God in the middle.
And that makes a lot of sense, you saying it like that, because that even takes into why it creates relationship problems in that, because you have this expectation of this is how it's supposed to be, this is how it should do, like how I think it feels based off what I see. And then you go do that, and it's like, well, what's wrong with you? Like the other person.
Yeah, when
the whole time it's like
she never like that in the video.
Yeah, this is acting.
Exactly. You thought you would like that, and it's been stuff where I thought I was gonna like it. It's like, I don't put y'all in my business.
Every episode, she be like, I'm gonna put y'all in my business.
One time I wanted my man to call me a B word or whatever. Immediately after he did that shit, he was like, I do not like that. I was like, me either. Maybe, like, I could tell you, like, you didn't like it. It's just, like, we're not disrespectful to each other on the regular. Like, let me stop faking that, because I seen one video where I feel like that was like,
that's
ooh.
That is hilarious. Like, yeah.
Nah, it's not us. Like, let's stop faking it. But that's when we was younger. Like, we've been together since we was 18. We're 24 now, so it's kind of like we had to, figure each other out, figure out what you like and you don't like.
Do you feel like that affects the like the trust and safety that women feel like within a relationship?
Not me, but I can see how it could probably. Not me specifically. Like if I find out my man is watching it, it really don't.
Or not even just like with porn specifically, just a lack. Of course, like overall, just a lack of like control of lust. I feel like we'll definitely.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
The porn, I would say, because you're seeing people, like I've heard people even say that people get their private parts done. So I think that you constantly go out there searching for it. Like what you let into your mind, eventually you're gonna like it flows to your heart. You're gonna want that. So. But definitely, if you can't control like your lust, like, and it's like a serious problem. Yeah.
Like it would definitely cause me to be like, nigga, you can't go here, you can't go there. I can't trust you.
It's very scary.
You're full of lust. Like that song Mona Leo got. She got a song called Leo Love the Slut. And she in there talking about, and this I literally found out about this song. We found out about a lot of Mona Leo songs
at the concert.
That me and Asa was not 100% walking with. And she got the lyrics go, Leo, hold on, what is it? Leo love the sluts. Leo so full of lust. I was like, hold on, baby, you just gonna go out there and say it like that?
Leandria. Leandra, because your name is not Leandria like Leandria Johnson, the gospel singer, and you talking about Leo full of lust.
Leo full of lust. And then it's like she has this very like godly aspect to her show where, she got praise dances in the beginning and then she loved God and all that, but it's kind of like
you can't play like that.
Everybody got their own interpretation of God and what he's okay with and what's blasphemy and what's not. But yes, Leo love the sluts. I know I can't.
I can't even listen to that.
I can't play it, but I want to show you the lyrics. I'm so full of lust. Leo love the sluts. I'm so full of lust. What? And then I don't know. That's kind of crazy for a girl to be talking about that. But y'all know I love Mona Leo. I can criticize her and love her at the same time, baby.
Like how I be doing Beyonce these days.
Anybody, Megan, love a girl. I loved it, but the end when it was pop that, your man pop that. I didn't like that, but I'm still a hottie. Been a hottie since 19, but I can tell you what I like and don't like.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely can. Yeah, definitely take my trust if you're just overly lustful and you can't deal with that. You can't look at a girl walk by without your stuff rising.
Yeah, that's weird. Really scary.
There's too much.
The strippers need to be frightened.
No, for real. Like,
he don't got no dollars. He gonna follow you to that car.
But like I was talking about, like my man, I asked him about it, and he was like, I said, how do you feel like, your lust differs from other guys our age? Because I don't really get that vibe from him at all. Like, I don't feel like I know he's not. He's not super lustful to me, and I ain't never seen him be like overly lustful to anybody else. When we first started talking, he was very respectful. He wasn't too rushy. Like, I feel like there's a very fine line of I can tell you want me
versus
I can tell you're just like, because literally, I think the dude that I dealt with like a few times before him, it was just like, oh, can I do this? Oh, I'll just do this. I'll take this. I'll lick your toe. Sir, please, you overly excited, like, huh?
Call the police on him.
Like,
training order.
Back up.
It's gonna be our thumbnail. But like getting into the relationships, and especially like with this topic, because when like I think about this, I believe I was introduced to not no trauma, but like sex at a young age. I don't fool with this cousin, so my mom used to leave me at home by myself, and she would leave me her phone. One of my cousins, Big Greasy self, gonna send. I'm sorry, I had to say Big Greasy. I'm so sorry.
Because gonna see this and be like, bitch, you big and greasy.
But
I might be big, but I ain't greasy, bitch. Just wait.
She sent the Kim and Ray J sex tape to my mom.
Oh my god!
I don't think I even told my mom this until probably last year.
You deleted it, bitch?
I watched it and I deleted it, and I was like, "What is this?" Mind you, at the time I had to have been like maybe 6 or 7, and I was like, "What the heck?" And that just like that opened up a whole thing, and I was like, "What is this?" That like I just looked at.
Right.
And I don't even think I had the names or anything. I think at a point, maybe a show, like just all these different things. Like I would say this, it was harder to access as a child, like these things, but all this stuff is being planted in my head. And as I got older and older, I was like, oh, this is what this is. And this is how you find more of this. And oh, and then like needing that validation as a child for some reason from like a childhood until I got older, I just had this need to feel validated, and that was like part of what contributed to that because it just seemed like I say, like they seem like they're really enjoying what's happening. So in my mind, men like stuff like this, and that relates to our next topic of like just things in our childhood and how that affects us in our relationships when we're adults. We're not like 30 or anything, but I feel like we've been adults long enough. And then just being in relationships, like as we've been so long and how long we've been both in relationships, in our relationship, that we can kind of see how things we've dealt, like our lives thus far have affected us. Or do you feel like that it affects you in your relationship at all?
Yes, I definitely feel like the relationships I've seen growing up reflected how I would act in my relationship. Like I know like certain stuff that I would see my mom doing, and like she didn't have like the most healthiest relationships that I've seen, you know. But I kind of had to like step back and let Asa kind of teach me and lead me into like what it's supposed to look like, because early on it was like the whole, okay, I'm getting mad, I want to break up. Like, and he was like, girl, like every little thing. By like the third time I did that shit, he was like, okay, this is not like when I do.
Here's the line, you're not crossing.
Yeah, like all this little break up, and then I want to break up, and then I post, and then one time I posted something. Let me piss me off because this nigga really be listening, but I'm finna say it anyway. But one time I posted something like when we had broke up. Like I don't know, we getting back together, but he was not with that shit. And we didn't did that shit since we was like, we have not broke up since we was like 19 or 18. Like, but he had screenshotted what I posted and he put it as my picture on my thing, and literally up until last year at the fair, I changed that shit when we was at the fucking fair because we took a cute picture, and I changed. It's been there for the longest. Yes, he would not change it back. He would not say something about I need it as a reminder how you move. Blah, blah, blah. And he was just like low key, like I don't know what words he used. I don't want to say punishment because nigga, who you punishing? But like don't get carried away. But it was kind of like I did not like that he did that. Like it was really pissing me off, and I'm not that same girl. I don't do stuff like that no more. So it's like you really dragged me. Like
the posting definitely
last year, you're dragging me.
Yeah, because come on now.
Over some shit I posted in 2020, nigga. Please, It's 2025.
That like I feel like that's the same like with my relation, really like just relationships. Period. Once I got older, is that I see my mom be very aggressive with men physically.
Same.
And so I felt like, and they would obey. So I was like, this is how you get them to obey for sure. And then also like just not having like I see my mom have several boyfriends. My mom made no thought. I'm just saying she get niggas. And then like just so I didn't grow up with like the traditional mom and dad like married in the household. So when it came to gender roles and like what men were supposed to, I think my mom would be a leader. So in everything. So
same,
I felt like
every relationship.
Yeah. So even like when it came to like us moving in together, I was like, okay, let's just split bills. And he was like, no, I'm a man to cover bills. And I'm like, my mom had to pay her own bills because it was me and her and them kids.
Right.
Sometimes. But like now she's married. Like when I was like really my mom got married when I was like 9. But to me it felt like I was 16 or something.
Right.
But yeah, and it just became a challenge. Like it just took years into our relationship for me to allow him to just really do what he wanted to do as a man as far as provide and like me like give that like me being a stay-at-home mom now that was always my dream. I just felt like it was going to be nothing more than a dream. No one in my family was stay-at-home mom. Everyone worked a regular job. No one was doing even their dream job. So all these things I was just like, that would be nice to have a man who got money and pay for these things and lets me sit at home and raise the kids. However, that ain't gonna happen because I don't see that. And his experience is completely different. Like, love my parents, like my mom and my dad, not my daddy, my biological dad. I love my daddy, but I'm not talking about him right now. If they were to divorce, I would be sad that they're breaking up, but I would not be like, it wouldn't hold no weight, like heavy weight on me. Versus for him, that's something traumatic for him because that's his life that he's used to. I'm not used to that. So it's like that.
It's been a time pre 9 years old where I was okay before then. And same, like my mama had got married like, I was like in the 5th grade, and then my little brother was a little bit younger, but he was like really messed up when my mama got her divorce
because he experienced that was his life, and when it's not,
and that's not even really his. That's not still wasn't his biological dad, and he still was like a little bit more toe up than me because I was old enough to see, and I was the eldest, so I was kind of in the business enough to know like this is not. Y'all not for each other. And I was able to come to terms with that way early on before it actually happened. And it made me sad to know like my stepbrother and stuff not going to be in house and stuff like that no more. But I knew that it just didn't need to be. It just didn't need to be.
And for me, it was even hard for me to accept any relationships my mom had because I became territorial. And that's something that I seen in, like, I'm very possessive. It's like, I don't want to be that person. I didn't like, even in high school, I don't want to be the person that's like, you can't have no other friends. Because I'm the friendliest person. Like, I want a million friends, but like, don't take it too far. Which everyone would be like, now I would never say anything, but I would see myself feeling like that. And I want things to be reserved just for me. Like, it would annoy me super easily. And then, with how like my structure was, I wouldn't say my dad was necessarily absent, but I just didn't spend a whole bunch of time with my daddy. Like he was the type, he picked me up, he dropped me off with my granny. Like I spent some time with him in the car on the way there, and like
hey, how you?
And I don't like press like I'm not holding it against him today, but because we have a great relationship today, but I was very uncomfortable, and more so with grown men. Like I don't have a close relationship with my grandfather, any of my uncles, or my stepdad. Like daddy-daughter dates, stuff like that is very uncomfortable for me. And so relationships were the only time where I'm really like dealing with the opposite gender intimately, like not intimately involving like not in terms of sex, just like one-on-one sitting here talking, and I don't understand a lot of things about men because I don't sit and I don't talk to the men in my family. So no one sat me down and said, this is how men think. Like I'm learning this as I go. And I can say that that's why I want differently for my kids, because there's so much that I'm learning today, so many mistakes made from not understanding that men are a certain way and women, and just understanding that, because that wasn't how I was raised.
Right.
It did some good things for me, like, you know, if I have to come into a point where I have to be independent and take care of things on my own, it's not like I don't have people who I've seen do it before and who can help me out in that area. Like, hey, your mama did, you can do it.
Right.
Versus like, girl, I don't know how to help you. That ain't my life. Right. Versus, you know, it's not all just bad, but I do. I don't know how to articulate what I'm trying to say, but it's just, it created a lot of like relationship anxiety with me, and just not being all the way comfortable with, not comfortable, what's the word I'm trying to use?
It's okay if you use the word, even like sometimes the words don't seem right, but they are right.
Yeah, it just made me like, things were uncomfortable for a while because it looked so different from my life. And at a point, it also felt like, dang, you're used to this structure that we're now like trying to like uphold, and I'm not. And it did make me feel behind in my relationship. Like, I felt really more in the recent days, like I feel a little bit like at a disadvantage, like I'm at a disadvantage, because it's like I wasn't. And I think most, like, not most, but Black girls, we're not really like how white girls are taught to be wives early on. We're taught not to get pregnant, to like, we're not really, like, yeah, you don't get taught like you go find a dude with the money that's gonna take care of you. It's like, no, you take care of yourself, and then
right, because like, niggas gonna leave, and
yeah, like
that's kind of what they used to.
Yeah,
niggas leaving and stuff like that.
Because if he leave, like, my family
the
does
whole
not
time,
love.
Y'all got bad pictures.
Yeah,
you're expecting this nigga to stay, knowing like, what you knew beforehand. It's like no, like,
and that's what I've been thinking. And even
no shade to our aunties,
but it's just like, you know,
the pictures,
when you know better, you do better.
Exactly.
And I feel like when I wanted to become a stay-at-home mom, and even when I slowed down, like, last year was the first year, not even last year, the past 8 months since I had my son was the first time I ever not worked at all. But even when I slowed down, my family was not in support of that. Everything was, what if he, what if he, what if he, what if he, and it just put more and more fear in me, fear that I had healed from. I went counseling to be able to depend on him and allow him to do that. Because
I asked you the same thing, friend.
Yeah,
like, but I'm also with a man who I'm secure in. If he, like, you know, was like, you know, I'm taking all this off you, I can trust him. But I was like, girl,
like, it's hard,
because even then, like, I don't feel like I could just stop making. I'm still not there to where I could just stop making money.
And I still got some more like little businesses on the side. Like, really, the only reason I'm like not doing anything is because the type of baby I just had. Like, he don't make me make no money, y'all.
Exactly.
He like, by the grace of God, we here right now.
No, for real.
And we got about 32. We don't have 30 minutes. Hey, come get your baby. But yeah, I think it's just, and what I really like about relationships though is that they're mirrors. So you see like how your own like flaws, or you see yourself based on your interactions with another person. And that's what really, like, a lot of things that I dealt with growing up, it was brought to light in this relationship. Like, in a relationship, I was able to see like, oh, this is like, it really never occurred to me that I'm going upside dudes' heads because my mama did. It's just like, I just used to think, maybe I think I'm Ike Turner.
Yeah. The one time I told this nigga I wish his mama would die. But that's the kind of stuff my mama, she still don't mind saying like that. But I didn't get out of that to where it's like, nah, I would never say nothing like that. Dang. I wanted him to leave me alone so bad, and I just wanted to say something so heinous, so bad, so to where it's just like, leave me alone, however.
Oh, if you see them fights growing up, the mouth get crazy. Like, oh my gosh. Anytime I've ever crashed out, when I calm down, I'm like, yo, mama child, you gotta chill out with that. Like, people don't even know that about my mama for real. Like, I know it because I seen it. One time I was in the back seat and I was like, she giving this dude the business for real. Noted. But no, We do not promote toxic behavior. We have grown from that. Exactly. And it's beneficial when you grow from it, especially because then you can calmly like stand on boundaries and just be like, I ain't going for that. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't have to respond with my fists, my words.
And that's a lot better. Like, responding calmly. And
my aunt told me that when I was younger. She was like, you get mad, don't say nothing. Because they going to be like, is she finna kill me? What she finna do? And it took me 25 years to get that down. Like, this is the first year ever, I would say the first few months in my life ever where I'm like, I'm just not gonna say nothing.
Niggas be scared because bitches be crazy. They be thinking about, you know, them old bitches used to use that aqua tofana. You know, you heard of aqua tofana?
I'm talking
aqua tofana is something that back in the day before all this electronic shit, your nigga hit you, you go see a perfume lady. She got this perfume called aqua tofana. It ain't no perfume.
Oh.
But all the women, love aqua tofana. They talking about it in a cold word. Put that right in that nigga suit. He'll be gone next week, bitch. It's your last beating. No way. He gonna fall ill. Oh, my husband is falling ill. They used to just cry at the funeral. Now I'm a widow. Me and my kids, boo.
That's
women have been out here killing these niggas, so niggas stay scared. But we're going to go into the next segment.
The real tea.
The real tea.
I think we do that. We should be like,
you I don't know. Tea when you see them too.
I feel like I look stupid doing that.
Yeah,
no one talk like about me.
Let's do something else. But do you want to read?
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. From one of our viewers. Okay, it says, I'm 24 and I've been working this good corporate job since I graduated. On paper, I'm doing everything right. I'm the success story to my family. I've got the benefits and the pay is decent for my age. But I'm being so for real when I say I am drained. I feel like I'm wasting my pretty years and my best creative energy in a cubicle for a company that doesn't even see me. I have this vision for my own business that I've been sitting on for a minute. I've been doing the research. I've gotten ideas written down. I can literally see the potential, but I'm terrified to actually start. Every time I get ready to take the first real step or put my money behind it, I freeze. I look at the news about the economy or I look at my rent and I start second guessing everything. I want the soft life. I want to be my own boss and I want to build an empire, but I'm scared. I'm just being delusional. I see these girls on TikTok making it look so easy, quitting their jobs, launching their brands, and blowing up in 6 months. It makes me feel like I'm behind. And then I wonder if what they're showing is even the full story. Am I actually hearing God telling me to take this leap of faith, or is it just me being impulsive because I'm tired of a 9 to 5? I don't want to look back and realize I threw away stability for a dream that I wasn't ready to handle. But I also don't want to look back and realize I let fear keep me small while my potential just wasted away. That's good, girl. I like the way you articulate stuff.
And that's exactly what's going to happen if you don't literally just do it.
Try.
If you don't step out on faith, you're going to stay small. You're going to let your creative juices die. And I want you to know that your ideas are not your own. Those are God's ideas. And if you don't act on it, He's going to give it to somebody else. And a lot of people think praising God is just going to church and doing all these things. But no, God really
He loves creator.
He's the ultimate creator. He gives us endless ideas. You'll never run out of ideas if you just stay grounded. And I'm very passionate about people stepping into their creative juices, because creativity is not something that you have to force. Creativity is in all of us. Like how we all have a soul, how we all have blood running through our veins. That is a fact. How blood running through our veins is a fact.
How we're
creativity running through us, our soul, our mind is also facts. We're all creatives. Like, I've been reading this book. I'll tell everybody about this book. It's called The Artist's Way. Dolce read it. J. Cole read it. I think Ashanti read it. A few other artists, and those are musical artists, but they're painters and filmmakers and all type of people who, you know. She has this story about Julia Cameron. That's the author of The Artist's Way. She has a story in there about a lawyer who felt creative but was pushed by his father and grandfather and everybody who came before him to be a lawyer because they had a family business or whatever. But he longed for art, and he loved art. So he basically would buy up all these paintings and a lot of people end up living creatives who are like super creative. They and don't have the
support, maybe
not the support, because you don't need support when you're a child. You need support.
Well, I say support as far as just an encouragement, like when people are speaking against you versus like.
Yeah, I'll say you don't have the guts. You got to allow yourself to be creative. You have to literally, the book will take you back, because we are most creative when we're children. She will take you back to your childhood memories and literally make you unlock some stuff, and everything that you low-key was interested back in that your parents low-key shot down because of stability, and they want you to have a job, which is not like the worst thing ever, but
you still find yourself longing for that.
You still find yourself longing for that. When I wish that more people would speak life into their kids when they say, I want to be a painter, I want to be this.
Yeah.
But so many painters are broke that you don't believe that your child, but you got to believe in your child enough and speak in your child enough to know that, they can do this.
And are painters broke because painters are going to be broke, or because, again, no support? So support, you don't need support. There are some people who I feel like can get out there with no support. Like for me,
your biggest supporters are going to be strangers anyway.
Yeah, like for me, when I wanted to not go to college and do hair and just pursue the beauty industry, nobody was like, "Oh, absolutely, do not go to college," and you're not gonna not go to college. And then, like, I had someone call me and was like, "There ain't no real job." Oh, baby, bands a week, boo.
Exactly.
This is the real job.
Exactly.
But I would say definitely like step out there. It's one thing if you try and you fail, and it's like, oh, okay, well, I thought I wanted to do this and I didn't. Like,
but you gotta try again, and you gotta when you starting something, you gotta allow yourself to be bad at it at first.
Yeah.
If you look at our first episode, it won't look like today's episode. Exactly. But we started. Our first episode was recorded on the iPhone 13.
Yeah.
The last few was recorded on the iPhone 17, and now we got a camera.
Yeah. But it's only 7 episodes in.
But which episode? If you go look at our channel, which episode has the most views? It's the first one that we put on iPhone 13.
Exactly.
And it may be just because it was our launch episode, but people are going to support you. You're going to find your target audience regardless of what goes on. So don't be scared. Get out, launch your business, and don't wait too long. Just act on it. Just do it. Be bold enough, because most of the time, audacity wins over talent. Somebody can have hella talent but be scared, as you are right now. Somebody can be more talented than you, but because they have the fucking audacity to fucking get up there and do the shit, they're going to be the one who make it and go, because they had the audacity to get up there. The whole time you got more talent, but you scary, so ain't nobody gonna see it.
Me, y'all. No, I felt like that. Like, I used to want to be a singer growing up, and I found myself, I didn't have that support. It just seemed like a pipe dream. And I literally, like last week, I was like, my cousin got a studio. Like, I would just go to the studio.
You literally could. You can start today. Sexy Red did lashes in 2020, bitch.
That's crazy. And it's crazy. We was watching a show on Netflix, and he was like, you sound better than the people that's up there singing. Like, why do you not just go? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I have another story with another friend. I got another friend who know how to sing really well, and she was telling me, like, one day, like, she was talking about how she was gonna be a singer when she grew up, and her sister was like, "No, you're not. Like, do you know how much work that takes?" As if she couldn't put in the work. As if she was like, there was just so much out of reach for her, and people will put that on you like some shit is out of reach, and nothing is out of reach. The sky is the limit.
Do you know who your God? Oh, I don't know if that's your God, but my God is a miracle worker. There's no cap on him.
And then, like, when you're reading The Artist's Way, she's going to tell you, you might not believe in God, it might be the universe, whatever the word might be for you, go with that. Because she says God, but she said if you don't believe in God, you can, like, you want to say the universe, you want to say the rock, the Buddha, whoever. You just got to, do your thing, and don't let nobody, speak down on what you got doing. I was just telling you about somebody who did that to me this weekend, literally. Yesterday, literally. Last night, literally. But it's fine. Like, people gonna see it, and you need that sometimes. Sometimes you need that hate and stuff.
Now, the only thing I would say, just in regards to your job, especially if you stay on your own, use your job to fund your dream. That is something that someone told me. So I was working a job for a little bit, and I used that to kind of invest into my business. Use that. So get, like, because depending on what you want to do, it might take some money to get into it, and you don't want to be homeless for sure. So, you work a 9 to 5. at the end of the day, when you're building a business, the 24 belongs to you. Like at that point, there is enough hours in the day because you have all day. It's just about sacrificing your sleep sometimes, waking up early to work on it.
My
and get
business
stuff
literally has kept me up so many nights.
Yeah.
So many
You
nights.
like 2:00 in the morning. It's like, hey, let me get some content to push this out. Let me make a site, do whatever it is that you need to
whatever you need to do.
So use your job to fund your dream for now, and then when you see your stuff start picking up, at the point where your job is inconvenient to your dream, like your dream is like going, and it's like this job is now in the way. I don't need it. Let it go.
Also, I wanted to speak to this when she said, it makes me feel like I'm behind. Comparison is the thief of joy. Don't look at nobody else talking about you feel like you're behind. Another thing I want to speak to, you said every time, where is saying? Every time I freeze, I look at my ring, I start second guessing everything. The artist way is gonna tell you about this voice that we all have in our head. I forgot what she calls it. It's a negative voice. It's dang, she got this cute little word for it. It's a negative word that she tells us, like, whenever you have a negative thought, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. And if you listen to Lauryn Hill's Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, she talks about the bad guy in her head, and she also talks about the good guy in her head. But the bad guy for most of us is the loudest. And she was saying, like, y'all know how Lauryn Hill shows up, but she was saying it was a time where she wasn't comfortable wearing a 30-inch wig on stage to come and perform, but it was got to a point where that's what she felt like she needed to do, because if the voice in her head was saying, like, you look stupid getting up there. Nobody else is getting on stage like that. Like, why are you getting up there? Or the bad guy in her head would tell her this or that and this. And, like, it was times in her interlude where she was just like, oh, no, I'm not doing that. Or she was like, oh, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm talking to the guy in my head, to where you actually have a conversation. Oh, I think she called it a censor. So we have this censor in our head that tries to censor us and tries to censor our creativity, and it tries to basically make us small. How you said at the end, I fear let me keep me small. If you let that censor keep you small, it keeps you censoring your ideas, it's censoring your creativity. Just, you can't let your censor take control. Your censor literally want to say, oh, you can't do that. It's going to try to censor out a look, a makeup idea, or whatever it may be. Like, you can't let anything censor your creativity. You got to be bold with your creativity. You got to get out there with your ideas. You got to,
even if it's not like something like just drastic, or not drastic, like, let's say you don't want to like do art. Like, when we're saying creativity, don't limit, like, braiders are creative. Like, doctors can be creative. So it's
photographers, exactly.
Whatever it is, because you didn't specify your business, but whatever it is, like, that it is that you're wanting to do.
If you're creating, you're creative.
Like, any idea you have, anything that sets you apart, like, just go all in on that. Like, I'm all for that. Go all in. I would tell, like, anyone that, like, if this is what you're passionate about, and you are like, I feel like God is telling me this, like, this is something that He's giving me, go for it. Don't let other people get in the way. Because I promise you, because there's no telling whose life you'll even bless with what you're trying to do. Like, me doing lashes inspired me. So it's like, and had I not stepped out, even with braiding hair, that wouldn't have led to me doing lashes. It's like, where would we be today?
And I feel like lashes wouldn't have, because I got into listening to podcasts through doing lashes. So now I'm here with my own podcast.
The domino effect is real. We gotta keep it going.
You never know what stuff is gonna lead. Like,
you probably shouting behind the camera, like,
because I feel like we eating, like, y'all, if y'all don't take nothing else,
we're very passionate about this. Like, we talk about this pretty often.
I'm very passionate about being creative, and since I've been on my spiritual guide to opening my creativity since it was really closed, and it's so crazy because literally all throughout high school, even I would like literally say I'm not a creative person. I'm not and it's so crazy how deep my sensor was embedded. Because I would say this stuff out loud, like, let alone thinking it, I'm saying the shit out loud. I'm thinking, I used to be like, my mom is such a creative person. She do all this DIY. Because first of all, creativity looked like one thing to me at the time. What was wrong? Exactly, like artsy type things, more so. Even though all of this is art, like, even what we sitting here doing right now, it's all art. Like, we're creating. We're creating a video that's never been put out before, and we're creating a experience that never been put out before.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. It's just one of them things. I'm really creative about that because creativity can really pay your bills. You know how they be saying rich off lashes? I see one say rich off creativity.
Oh, I like
or
that.
Something like that. Rich off.
Probably need that right here.
I love that.
Yeah, but go on in your dream. We support you here. Send us your stuff. Let us know.
Exactly. Well, I think that's all for today. We probably way over time, I feel like.
But it was a good episode, especially like the end part. Like,
yeah.
We did our big one.
But, like, comment, subscribe. Please comment whatever you thought about this video. If you literally thought something at 13 minutes, comment as soon as you think your thought. Literally, share your thoughts with us. We need to know. And it lets YouTube know that y'all are engaged in our content and that you're actually watching it and consuming it, and you got something to say about it. So like, comment, subscribe, please interact. See y'all next week. Bye.